Morning. Yep, smells like money. So this is Mez 10. This is the product we're going to be running through our strip till bar on our corn ground. So we got to get 100 tons of this. This is the first 20. It's like the old days. So this is a 150-acre field, and there's a lot of lime that goes on it. It just goes in a few spots right there. So there's a lot of this field that doesn't get any. Now, I agree with this because we see this streak in this field every time we look at a yield map. We've seen it for years, and we've had several different companies soil test this field on 2.5-acre grids, and they never find that streak. These are half-acre grids, and this streak showed up just immediately, first time we seen it. And that's when Dad became a believer in this program. So this is Integrated Ag Service. Like I said, they don't sponsor us. We pay them a boatload of money this year, but I really think they're going to pay for themselves. Like, it's going to make us money. So I'm a believer so far. Right now, BJ's giving me the royal treatment, loading lime for me. Now, I'm not going to lie, I could do it better, for sure. We're going to let him, play. Nah, he's trying not to scoop up any dirt. So this load of lime, it looks like it's a little bit drier than the last stuff we got. It looks like it's pretty good stuff. It's got some heft to it. And got a little bit of dirt in there. Pretty hard to keep from getting dirt in it. Luckily, this underfirth does not care. It will spread it like a boss. So instead of driving around this whole field tracking it up, we're going straight to the lime zones. So like we have one coming up right here. And now we're going to kick on the spreader. And we should start applying. There we go. And we got just a little bit left here. We're going to clean that up and then we'll be waiting. So the trucking company's only got one guy hauling today, so he won't be able to keep up. I mean, we're going to... I can spread this stuff off pretty quick. That's all right. I've got potash to spread, so what I might do, spread this off, see if he's back yet, see where he's at. I might go spread a little potash with the Oxbow. So I'm out of lime, and Dad has been setting this thing for fertilizer. The Oxbow was set to lime. A couple slight adjustments you got to make to set it back to fertilizer, and it looks like he's already done that, so we will be fertilizing soon with that. So Dad, BJ, and I just got back from a meeting, and father-in-law Jim's trucking today. Jim's having some growing pains today, and he might have made a pile of corn on the ground, but we're going to clean that up and get back to spreading. Yeah, Jim, you weren't kidding.
Stock, still cheaper than Planet Fitness.
Cheaper than Planet Fitness.
5% effective too.
That was a good one, but I've seen worse. That's why we have concrete around all the grain bins, so it's easy to clean up messes. Looks like the lime guys are here. So we have enough product for this field now. Now they are bringing another 200 tons tomorrow to a different farm. We'll have a full day tomorrow. I don't know how well that'll go, but I'm gonna try to spread all that tomorrow. It's in one spot. If they can keep me fed, I can spread off 25 tons pretty fast. But it's supposed to rain tomorrow afternoon, like around 5 or 6 o'clock. So we'll see. Big load, big load. That is a lot of lime. Now the strip till bar will go through here, and that'll help with some of the compaction we're about to make, I guess. Let's see how much we got here. Come on, let's load. Oh man, I thought we'd have more than that. I had 60 in it once. So as you can see, we are in a different field now. This is the field that I ran out in the other day. I had 8,000 pounds left over. I don't think that's enough to finish, but we'll get a little bit more done at this field. And we'll have an empty spreader. All will be well. So I'm gonna finish spreading lime here, and then I'm gonna spread some potash here. That's the plan. And then tomorrow we'll be spreading lime with this tractor at the other field. But instead of moving and wasting the rest of the day doing that, we'll do that first thing in the morning when we're waiting on lime, and make the most out of this time that we can. Alrighty, here we go. Been a while since I've used the Oxbow. I'm trying to get all my settings back to where they're supposed to be. What am I doing wrong here? There we go. Variable rate zone. Now we're putting out product. So we are variable rating this. It is very different going from putting out 100 pounds to the acre, which is what I was putting out, or not 100 pounds, putting out 4,000 pounds the acre, where this thing I'm only putting out 100, 150, I think is the max. Dad and I just did a pan test. We do it Dad's way. I don't know if it's the right way, but I drove through the middle there twice. Now when I did this with Salford, they had me drive through the edge, and I kind of like that because you're kind of relying on a little bit of overlap when you do a pan test. Oh well, let's see what we got here. So here would be the end of our one pass at 80 feet, and we're pretty even with the rest of them, so I guess we're in good shape. So there are benefits of three-wheelers, one of them being compaction, but other than that, I would much prefer to drive that Fendt tractor than this thing. Much smoother ride. Just the nature of having one wheel right there, constantly turning. This thing just steers bad. It's always hunting and throwing you around like that. Like, it isn't much, but like right there, it's throwing me around. And it isn't much, but when you do that all day long, for a couple weeks, you get sore and it's just not fun. It's not the most comfortable thing. Now that said, if it was super cheap, it's something I could live with, but a pull type spreader is actually cheaper. So I don't know, what will we do when this lease is up? I'm not sure. It would depend entirely on price. I can live with discomfort, but there's got to be a reward for the discomfort. But yeah, the downside of a pull type though is, well, you've got a tractor tied up. So part of the reason why I switched to this is we're going to be hooking the Fendt as soon as we get done with this last minute lime decision. We're hooking that up to a corn planter. So yeah, that's kind of the downside to that deal, is you need a tractor. Last pass. This field's 150 acres, and we're going to end up doing about 117 of it. So, you know, that's one of the good things of variable rating. We did have some zeroed acres. We've been kind of leery of that in the past, but this field in particular, it was soil sampled on 3rd-acre grids, so I feel like this soil tests are pretty accurate. Now on our phosphorus, this is going to be in corn. Our phosphorus, we do have a floor. We do not have any 0 acres on phosphorus, but we do on potash. Well, we've got that field done. We're pretty much out of fertilizer, and the front end loader's already been moved, so I guess that's it for today. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. That's it. The video kind of ends abruptly, but it's going to be a 2-part video, and it was going to end up being like a 35-minute long video, so it's a 1-part video now. But thanks for watching, everybody. We got some big things coming up in the near future, so hang tight. Planting season is almost upon us. Thanks for watching. If you would, do me a favor, check the links in the description. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Drop us a comment, leave us a thumbs up, all that good stuff to help with the algorithms, and we'll see you in the next one. Yep, gonna be real interesting around here.